OP and her family book this amazing campsite every year, 11 months in advance. They turn up with their camper van, ready to set up, and entitled Karen's already on the site. And now she's claiming that she booked it, and OP should take her family and go and find a different site. Someone tried to steal our campsite. We've got a good group of friends, and we camp together every Labor Day. 7 adults, 4 kids, 3 cars. We pay extra for the third car, and we're under the per person maximum per site. Reservations open 11 months in advance. So, we book the same large site every year, 11 months in advance. This is hands down the best site in the campground. You pull through for the camper, it's off by itself, huge space, set back off from the road, it's facing the woods, it's an A+++ site. I kind of get the impression OP thinks this is a great site. Some of the sites are much smaller. Yeah, we get it OP, it's a good site. I was the first to arrive at the campground at about 9 PM Friday night. Every site is full except for one. Let me guess, not your site OP? No. And it isn't ours. Surprise, surprise. It's the next site over, and it's a site that clearly can't fit a 32-foot trailer. We're kind of in Methlahoma out here, and this trailer was probably made in the 80s, so I'm pretty nervous when I go up to knock on the door. I immediately drop into my best Oklahoma accent and go full Southern lady. I'm terribly sorry to bother y'all, but here's my reservation email, and I think y'all are in my site. Oh no, this is the site we booked. Well ma'am, would y'all mind if I looked at your reservation email? If they've double booked us, we'll figure it out. Oh, let me find the email. They close the door. I wait 10 minutes. They don't pop out. So I go ahead and call the ranger. They'll be here in 30 minutes. I wait 10 more minutes. I knock on the door again. Were you all able to find that email? Well, no. Do we go to the website? No, it should be in your email. Well, what do you want us to do? We have kids asleep in here. Ma'am, my kids are asleep in the car, so I get it. But we won't fit in that other site. If we can't get into this one, we won't have a place to sleep out here tonight. They still can't find the email. My friend finally pulls up with their trailer, and the ranger came right after. Magically, they somehow find the email. They're supposed to be in the tiny site. Oh, surprise, surprise. They're now appealing to the ranger. Oh, we're supposed to leave tomorrow morning. Can't we just stay here? It's so much work to back in a trailer for just one night. Okay, so we can compromise. We'll find somewhere else tonight if you can be out by 7 AM tomorrow so that we can get on in. Oh, how about 11? That's checkout time. Oh, hell no. This is our site. We'll be nice, but we got a full day tomorrow. And we're gonna need to be all set up by 8 AM. Oh, that's so early. We have kids. But I guess we can be out by then. Well, the ranger sees right through the potential drama that would happen at 7 AM the next morning and says, nah, you need to go ahead and move. Tonight. But we have sleeping kids. The ranger points to me. Yeah, so does she. You need to move. Much cussing and grumbling, but they finally move their RV. Takes them a solid 45 minutes to get it slotted into that microscopic site. And here we are, Sunday afternoon, and their loud kids and their off-leash rat dogs are still in the site next door. The sites are fairly well spaced, so at least it's muted by the trees. Yesterday morning, one of the kids screams, "Why aren't we in that nice site anymore?" The mum, or maybe grandma, honestly was reading a book and not looking, then screams back, "Well, those people over there took our site." You should have booked earlier, my friends. Normally, we cook more food than we can eat and share with our neighbours. Nah, no steak for you. And here's the update. Monday afternoon, checkout time was 11. When we left, our friends were still there, but no signs of packing up. So, to no one's surprise, the whole, "Oh, we're leaving tomorrow," that line was total BS. There were 3 adults in that site that we saw, 1 man, 1 older woman, and another woman who was maybe mid-40s, plus a handful of small children. The older lady was by far the more argumentative of them, but the whole interaction never escalated beyond passive-aggressive comments. The younger lady was quieter, but shock of all shocks, the younger of the 2 women came up to us yesterday evening and apologised for the other woman's behaviour. We told her it was a bad idea, but she wouldn't listen. She wanted the bigger site. She always tries to pull crap like this. She was extremely apologetic. So, all's well that ends well. We lost an hour or so at the beginning of our trip, but we had an amazing weekend with friends. We got a story out of it, and the neighbours didn't try and slash our tyres. A successful weekend. We're happy camping to y'all. Odd Setting 5077 says, yeah, the ranger saw right through the potential drama that was going to happen at 7 a.m. the next morning and says, nah, you need to go ahead and move tonight. I could see through their tactics too. And that's a good ranger. If the ranger hadn't have overruled, this post would have been different. It would have been, I let my campsite stealers stay one night, and now they won't move. Yeah, exactly. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile. As Sklyo Birdman says, yeah, if you give a mouse a cookie, they're gonna want a goddamn glass of milk too. Useless 890 says, well, gee, what a good way to teach your kids to lie. Above all, don't admit that mummy and daddy screwed up or tried to steal a campsite. Yeah, that seems to be the way with Karens, doesn't it? They can never be in the wrong, and they'll fight their story till the bitter end. They don't care if their kids are watching their behaviour. Captain Samich said, that ranger has been dealing with people's BS all summer. He's probably seen and heard it all. He definitely saved you another hassle at 7 a.m. Yeah, Restless Dreamer 79 said, that ranger just knew he was going to be called again at 7:05 a.m. when the other family refused to open the door, or whatever. He was not going to be dealing with that, lol. Ambitious Sugar 4939 says, people suck. Okay, just get your ass up and move out of our sight. OP was way too nice. Yeah, to be fair, OP sounds like she was very cooperative, willing to compromise. Oh, okay, you guys can stay here so long as you're out by 7 in the morning so we can get set up and get on with our day. Yeah, the reality is, Karen, this is not your site, it's mine. I can show you my email. You can't show me an email to contradict that. So get your ass off my site that I booked 11 months in advance. I mean, seriously, why do people even do this? Do you think that the best site on the whole campground hasn't been booked? And that if you take it, the people that did book it are just going to take the lesser site? Do you think they're not going to show up? Or if they do, they won't care that you've taken their site? This is just such entitlement. It's not just campsites, this happens everywhere. Movie theatres, aeroplanes, restaurants, anywhere where you can make a reservation, there's going to be a Karen that's taken somebody else's seat. Won't be embarrassed about it, won't be apologetic about it, they'll actually fight tooth and nail against you to try and keep it. Oh, I don't know how I made this mistake. I'm sure I had the window seat right up near first class here. I can't possibly have the middle seat right down the back of the plane. Yeah, you can, so get your ass out of my seat, Karen. Important Power 2148 says, I had an ex-girlfriend that worked at Yellowstone, and she'd get like 10 calls a day for crap like this. This isn't even the ranger's third rodeo. Yeah, this stuff would happen all the time. And seriously, if you booked a site, take the site that's been allocated to you. Don't add additional drama to the ranger's already busy day. They don't want to have to deal with Karens. Bud the Wonder said, I'm old and retired. I no longer make myself the bigger person. Turns out, all that happens, if you become the bigger person in every instance, is that you get stepped on a lot. Yeah, you think you've been the bigger person. Oh, it's alright, Karen. You stay there. I'll take the site next door. It's fine. Well, no. You booked that site 11 months in advance so that you could have that site. If Karen wants to make your holiday a nightmare, that's on her. You don't need to take that on board. And if we do give in to people like her, we are going to get stepped on. And people like her are just going to continue doing the crazy stunts that they do. Because they know it's a numbers game. People will give in. Oh, we're supposed to leave tomorrow morning. Then proceeds to stay for the whole weekend. Yeah, doesn't even check out at checkout time. Again, the ranger's going to have to come round. Sorry, Karen. Can you and your family get your ass out of here? Checkout was 11. It's now 3 p.m. Oh, I didn't know it was 11. Yeah, you did.